but those eyes, they are incredible at the last frames. If I were to tell you that in 12 months time, with just the press of a button, you could create an epic Hollywood movie with moving and talking AI actors, then how would you feel? Well, forget 12 months time, because right now, AI programs can already create videos. And even though Google's Imagen and Made Us Make a Video aren't available to the public yet, we can still create AI generated videos from our own footage using programs like Stable Diffusion and ebsynth. So today, I feel like turning myself into a super cool sci-fi alien, straight out of Hollywood. However, there's one little issue. I've used Stable Diffusion and ebsynth before, and sometimes the images aren't totally on point and the mouth movement can be a little wonky. But no worries, I'll just have to figure out a way to make it work. That's all part of fun, right? First off, I had to get all dressed up in this ridiculous outfit and hit record on myself. I'll tell you why this was totally necessary in a second. But before that, I want to grab some stuff from the World Wide Web. So let's head over to lexica.art. This is an amazing search engine and art gallery for Stable Diffusion. After some time searching, I found a beautiful alien. Let's copy the prompt and save it. And you know what would make that alien even more amazing? Placing it into a futuristic starship command center. So I found one that I'm just loving and saved that too. I think with these, we got a pretty solid base to work with. To transform my character into an alien, I'm going to use the image-to-image option in Stable Diffusion. The AI of it works better when the person is dressed similarly to the character that you want to animate them into. This explains why I dressed myself like this. I'm keeping it simple. To work with my video, I first have to export it into a PNG image sequence. In the Fusion tab of Resolve, you can do this by adding a saver to your composition, pick a folder, give the file a name like 0001 so it numbers all the frames in the right order, and then hit the Render All Savers button. We finally get to drag our first shot into the image-to-image tab of Stable Diffusion, hit that Generate button and create this sci-fi alien. Well, unfortunately, life is not that simple. First we need to interrogate the clip to figure out what's going on in this image. And while our clip is getting interrogated, let me give you a quick behind the scenes on who inspired me to get creative with Stable Diffusion. I was blown away when I stumbled upon this amazing AI video from MDMZ, and apparently he got his inspiration from some incredible cool stuff created by Enigmatic E. So now you know where the real credit goes. Last thing to do before the fun part starts is tweak some more settings and fill in the prompt and the negative prompt. For the prompt, I'm going to use my inspiration alien from lexica.art. Now I can finally hit that Generate button. That's a disappointing outcome. Let's simplify things by just using the original prompt and making a few adjustments. This looks better. For ebsynth, which is an AI-based stylizer, I'm gonna use this frame. So fingers crossed it'll work out. I'm gonna save this frame and name it exactly the same as my original frame, so I can match it up in ebsynth. Now I'll drag the image sequence in here, the frame that was stylized by Stable Diffusion goes in here, then I'll select an output folder for the render and hit that Run All button. I'm just hoping it's not gonna end up in a total disaster. I'm going to see what ebsynth did to my alien. Yeah, just like I suspected. The mouth is a bit off. Oh, but those eyes! They are incredible at the last frames. The overall look of the image is quite okay as well. Maybe if I can just replicate those eyes and mouth in some other frames and run these multiple keyframes through ebsynth again, then this might be the perfect workaround. I'm going to take these two frames and bring them to the same standard as the base keyframe. Let's begin by cutting out the eyes and pasting them into the new frames. That looks great! Now let's fix the mouth on both sides, clean up the glasses and horns, and repeat the mouth procedure for the second frame. Now I think we're well on for a perfect final render. And since we now have 3 frames in our folder, ebsynth will automatically generate 3 keyframes for us. Then I'll choose an output folder again and hit the Run All button. So let's bring our alien creation into the composition and make it shine. We'll do a little color correction to make sure our alien seamlessly blends in with the spaceship. Alrighty then, the waiting game is over. It's time to take a look at our alien creation and see how it turned out. Wanna be a Hollywood director? Well, this time has come now. Well, sort of. If I receive many requests to make a step-by-step tutorial for this video, then I'll add a link here. If not, then I will make hopefully another cool video for you guys to watch.